For years, the Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD has been one of the most capable heavy-duty trucks on the market. But even with its impressive towing and hauling performance, one lingering concern has followed the lineup: Duramax diesel reliability. Owners and enthusiasts have long discussed issues ranging from injector failures to emissions-related troubles and turbocharger wear. Now, for 2026, General Motors claims it has finally fixed the Duramax's most common weak points, delivering a truck that's not just powerful, but also dependable for the long haul. A new chapter for Duramax reliability. The 6.6-liter Duramax V8 turbo diesel has been a cornerstone of GM's heavy-duty lineup since its debut in 2001. Co-developed with Isuzu, it has evolved through multiple generations, each improving power, emissions compliance, and towing capability. However, reliability issues have sometimes tarnished its reputation, especially when compared to the legendary Cummins 6.7-liter and Ford's Powerstroke V8. The 2026 Duramax redesign aims to change that narrative. According to internal sources and early engineering insights, GM focused on durability, heat management, and fuel system longevity, the key areas that caused most owner complaints in previous model years. Engine design enhancements. At the core of the improvements is the latest version of the 6.6L L5P Duramax, now featuring refined internal components and a recalibrated engine management system. One reinforced fuel system, one of the main failure points in older Duramax engines, particularly the LML and early L5P versions, was the high-pressure fuel pump. The Bosch CP4 design was notorious for premature wear and metal shavings contaminating the entire fuel system. For 2026, GM continues with the more robust Denso HP4 system, now upgraded with enhanced lubrication channels and new filtration technology. This eliminates the need for costly replacements and dramatically improves injector life expectancy. 2. Turbocharger redesign. Turbo issues were another pain point, especially under sustained heavy loads. GM engineers developed a new variable geometry turbo with improved vane actuation and stronger bearings to reduce lag and increase durability. It's also more resistant to soot buildup, one of the main causes of vane sticking and turbo failure in previous models. 3. Improved cooling and oil flow. The 2026 Silverado 2500 features a completely revised coolant routing system and high-capacity oil pump, addressing overheating concerns during towing in hot climates. These updates help the Duramax maintain consistent performance and prevent the thermal stress that often led to gasket wear and component fatigue. 4. Emission system overhaul. The Duramax's DEF and DPF systems have been a source of frustration for many owners, with clogged filters and sensor failures leading to limp modes. The 2026 update introduces a next-generation aftertreatment system, co-developed with Bosch, that uses more accurate NOx sensors and a redesigned exhaust temperature management module. These refinements promise far fewer DEF-related downtime issues and longer service intervals. Power and performance remain strong. Even with its focus on reliability, GM didn't hold back on performance. The 2026 Duramax 6.6L is now rated at 480 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque, maintaining its position near the top of the heavy-duty class. The added torque gives the Silverado 2500 an edge in real-world towing, with an estimated maximum towing capacity of around 22,000 pounds when properly equipped. The pairing with the Allison 10-speed automatic transmission remains a highlight. GM worked with Allison engineers to fine-tune shift logic for smoother gear changes under load, improving drivability and fuel efficiency. The transmission cooling system has also been updated, featuring an expanded heat exchanger that prevents overheating under extreme towing conditions. According to GM engineers, this engine-transmission combo has logged over 2 million test miles, including heavy load simulations and long-term endurance testing in desert, mountain, and Arctic environments. Expert insights. What really changed? Industry analysts and diesel mechanics who have previewed the 2026 Duramax are cautiously optimistic. According to John Turner, a powertrain development engineer who previously worked with GM's HD division, this generation of Duramax finally addresses the weak links that mechanics have been dealing with for years. The biggest win is the improved fuel system. GM learned from the CP4 disaster, and now the new HP4 setup with upgraded filtration is built for real-world abuse. Truck reliability expert Mark Stevenson adds, DEF and DPF problems used to drive customers away from diesel trucks altogether. But GM's new emissions control system is the first real step toward a maintenance-free experience. They've put serious effort into making this one of the most reliable diesel trucks on the market. Even longtime Duramax tuners acknowledge the improvements. Early reports from tuning and diagnostic specialists indicate fewer fault codes, more stable fuel pressure readings, and a noticeable reduction in soot buildup inside the intake manifold. Towing confidence like never before. The 2026 Silverado 2500 is built for those who depend on their trucks every day. Contractors, farmers, and haulers who can't afford downtime. With improved thermal management and transmission tuning, the truck delivers exceptional towing confidence. Owners can now pull fifth-wheel trailers or equipment haulers up steep grades without worrying about engine derate or turbo overheating. The integrated exhaust brake system has been enhanced for smoother deceleration under load, and the cooling fan engages more intelligently, maintaining optimal temperatures even under 100% towing load for extended durations. Additionally, the trailer and camera suite and GM's trailer side blind zone alert make maneuvering large trailers safer than ever. Long-term ownership improvements. Reliability doesn't stop at mechanical parts. It extends to maintenance and usability. GM has simplified service intervals for the 2026 Duramax, introducing longer oil change cycles and an updated onboard diagnostic system that provides real-time maintenance alerts via the My Chevrolet app. The DEF tank has been redesigned with a heated injection line to prevent winter clogging, a small but meaningful upgrade that addresses one of the most common owner complaints in cold regions. The block, heads, and pistons are all cast with new thermal-treated alloys, allowing for better resistance to fuel contamination and cylinder scoring, issues that previously showed up after 150,000+ miles. GM says it's aiming for a 300,000-mile engine life before any major service is required. The verdict? GM finally listened. The 2026 Silverado 2500 Duramax feels like the result of years of feedback from real owners, technicians, and fleet operators. GM didn't just patch known issues, it redesigned key systems from the ground up to make the Duramax a long-lasting, low-maintenance powerhouse. The combination of improved cooling, a tougher fuel system, advanced emissions controls, and Allison's refined transmission makes this the most dependable Silverado HD ever built. While time will ultimately tell how the 2026 Duramax performs after hundreds of thousands of miles on the road, early expert impressions and engineering changes strongly suggest that GM has finally fixed the Duramax reliability problem once and for all. For heavy-duty truck buyers who want raw power without constant maintenance headaches, the 2026 Silverado 2500 is shaping up to be a true game-changer in the diesel market. In short, the 2026 Silverado 2500 isn't just another update, it's a redemption story for the Duramax name. GM's engineers took the criticism seriously, strengthened every major weak link, and built a diesel truck that's ready to go the distance. Mile after mile, toe after toe.